I'm going to teach you how to play If We Make It Through December by Merle Haggard / Phoebe Bridges, because I know that someone posted this on their Facebook group full of lots of Merle Haggard fans, and no one seemed to like my thing because I didn't say it was by Merle Haggard, so I apologise to all you country's singing fans. I'm very, very dearly sorry, and I hope this will serve as some sort of apology. Okay, so this is in B major, because why not pick a key that has 50,000 sharps? No, it has 5 sharps, and it starts off like this. So what we've got going on here is, I'll teach you the right hand first. The right hand plays a 5th. It plays a thumb on B and then 3rd on F sharp, which is the 5th, and you repeat that twice. And then once you've played that, you play the F sharp again and then an A sharp on top of that, so like this. And you repeat that twice like that. So you do that after the B flat bit. So the first set goes, and the second set goes. So you end up with something like this. And then at the end you just stick on as many of the first set as you want before you go into the first verse. So that's the right hand. It's pretty simple. The left hand does a similar thing, but it's slightly different. So it starts off again with a 5 on B and 1 on F sharp. So you do the same thing. And then the second set, instead of being F sharp and A sharp, it's D sharp and F sharp. So like this. So the whole thing put together of the left hand sounds like this. And then you just stick the first one on again on the end. So altogether sounds like this. Verse. Hooray! You probably learned one bit. Well done you. I'm so proud of you. The next section, well, in the first and third verse, which is kind of a repeat of the first verse, the right hand only plays B and F sharp. So you've got nothing to worry about there. You just do the whole way through for the first and the third verse. The left hand is a little more complicated. You start off like this with B and F sharp again. There's a lot of B and F sharp here, you can probably tell. So it starts off, if we make it through December. So that bit, you start on B and F sharp, and then you jump your little finger, your 5, down to the E below, and then you play E, then B, then G sharp. So you play them all in a row like this, and then you just play the top 2. So all together from the start of the verse it goes like this. If we make it through December. And then you repeat that second bit again. And the next bit is a funky little chromatic bit. So you've done that the second time, and then you move your thumb down from the G sharp to the G, so it goes. And then you do B and F sharp again. So far you've got, if we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. Then you move your little finger down from a B to an A sharp, then you keep the F sharp on, so it goes. Then the next section where you're here, and then you shift your little finger down to a G sharp, and your thumb over to a D sharp, so it goes like that. So from that link you've got, and then you the link it goes. And then you jump your whole hand shape up, so your little finger is on the C sharp where your thumb was, and your thumb is now on a G sharp above, so you've gone from here to here. So from the link it goes. The next shape you just play C sharp and A sharp, and you play that for 3 times rather than 2 times that you'd expect. You play 1, 2, 3, and then back down to B and F sharp. So, from the link, it goes. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. Now, for the second half of the first verse, you do exactly the same thing. So it goes, if we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime, maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. So now you've got the first verse. Great. And as I said earlier, the right hand just sticks on this B and F sharp, that you just do that at the same time as the others, like how it was in the intro. So if you put that all together, the first verse sounds like this. If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, got plans to be in a warmer town come summertime, maybe even California. If we make it through December, we'll be fine. Great. So now the second verse is a little different. I'm going to teach you the right hand first because it's a little bit simpler. So the right hand stays mostly in this position, as it did in the first verse with B and F sharp. So it goes like this. Got laid off at the factory, and that timing's not the greatest in the world. Heaven knows that I've been working hard. Wanted Christmas to be right for my girl. It's the first half of the first verse. So what you're doing is moving the F sharp. The B stays the same all the time. So the F sharp in that section, so it goes, and their timing's not the greatest in the world. F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, F sharp, D sharp, C sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, and so on. So that's what you're doing. The top line goes F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, F sharp, D sharp, C sharp, F sharp. So that's the first half of the second verse on the right hand. The left hand goes a little differently to how it did in the first verse. Got laid off at the factory, and that timing's not the greatest in the world. Heaven knows that I've been working hard. Wanted Christmas to be right for my girl. You could probably hear the second half of that section is the same, the first half is a little different. So you start off again on B and F sharp. You then, instead of going down to the E, arpeggiate a bit, put your third finger on C sharp and your thumb on G sharp. So it's, and then you move your thumb up to A I forgot to say is in that end section, transitioning between the first half and the second half, you move your little finger down to an A sharp and then back up to a B for the start of the second half. So in that transition it'll go. This is where the right hand does some more interesting things. On I Don't Mean to Hate December, you start, instead of with your thumb on a B, you start with your thumb on an A. So it's I don't mean to hate December. And then on hate, or in the middle of hate, you move your thumb back up to the B. And then you do this bit again for a while. So it's I don't mean to hate December. It's meant to be the happy time of year. And then the next bit of that section goes, my little girl don't understand why we can't afford no Christmas here. So what you're doing now, again, your thumb is staying in the same position on a B, and it's the top part that's moving. So it goes first, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E, D sharp, and then back to F sharp. And then you play that with the B. So it goes like this. And my little girl don't understand why we can't afford no Christmas here. And then from there you go back in to what you were doing in the intro. So we'll play through it one more time, just through the whole of the second verse, because it's a bit fiddly, there's quite a lot going on. So 3, 4. Got laid off at the factory, and that timing's not the greatest in the world. Heaven knows that I've been working hard. Wanted Christmas to be right for my girl. I don't mean to hate December. It's meant to be the happy time of year. And my little girl don't understand why we can't afford no Christmas here. In the second half of this second verse, the left hand plays exactly the same thing as it did in the first verse. So I don't mean to hate December. It's meant to be the happy time of year. And my little girl don't understand why we can't afford no Christmas here. And then back into the intro part. Then, third verse. We're very nearly there. The third verse you play basically the exact same as the first verse. There's only one note difference, which is in the right hand, where you do the same thing as you did in the link between the two halves of the verse. So where you go, if we make it through December. So I'll play you through this verse. If we make it through December, everything's gonna be alright, I know. It's the coldest time of winter, and I shiver when I see the falling snow. If we make it through December, our plans to be in a warmer town come summertime. Maybe even California. If we make it through December, will we
be fine.
And then back to this 1-5. Both hands. And then you're out. I'll link my video on the end of this page of me playing it so you can hear how it'll sound all the way through, and in the description as well. Hopefully that has been useful. I'm not sure if I've been very coherent because I've never done a tutorial before for a person in real life or for YouTube. I hope this has made some amount of sense. Feel free to watch my video of if we make it through December and any of my other videos, because you know, why not? You probably don't have very much to do. It's quarantine. What is anyone doing? Probably nothing. It's not even quarantine anymore. But have a good day, and I hope that was somewhat useful. So, bye. Thank you.